What's up, guys? This will be the first shed hunt of the year. I'm coming out to hang up some trail cameras back here in the woods and gonna officially start shed hunting. So I got permission from some people to go shed hunt the land and be able to hike on it. And that is where the deer sign, the really heavy deer sign that we were seeing the last video, that's where it was heading. So it's been about another week since I was out and picked up those cameras, but I'm gonna go out and hang them out here today and see if we can find the sheds from that big buck. But anyways, stay tuned and we'll see what happens. Coming up on this den right now. Looks like it's been freshly dug. Let's see if we can see any tracks around here to see what it might be. But I'm definitely sticking up a camera on this, and we'll see if we can get what it is. Let's see if we can look at these tracks and see. We've got a lot of squirrel tracks, it looks like, but whatever it is, looks like it's coming in and out of right there and then going into there. So we have this tree right here facing the den. I think I'll put a camera up right here on this tree facing that den. We'll see what we can get. So we got the trail camera hung up right there facing that den. We'll see what we can get on it. So we'll leave it there for about a week and see what we can get on it. But I'm just gonna keep hiking back this way and we'll see what else we can find and where else we want to hang up some cameras. Well, you guys, the sun is getting pretty low right now. Been out hiking for quite a while on my way back, but decided to hang a trail camera up right here. Couldn't really find any other real good places to hang them, but we do have a deer trail here. Not super heavily used. Most of the heavy stuff is way back there on other land that I don't know if I can hang cameras on, so, but we got one here, so see if deer come walking through here, get some pictures of them. But we're back out here again today. It's been about almost 2 weeks since I hung those trail cameras, so it's warmed up a lot since then. A lot of the snow has been melting, so I thought I'd come out here and do a little bit of shed hunting. The last time I was out here hanging the cameras, we did some shed hunting, but just didn't find anything, just lots of deer tracks, but it was still early. So now I think a lot of the bucks should be dropping, so gonna head back in here and check those couple of cameras and I don't know, see what we got on those and see if we can pick up a shed or two while we're hiking back here. So take a few videos here. It looks like the creek is running a little bit down here and videotape a few different things for you guys, but it is just a gorgeous day today, about 50 degrees. It's just beautiful out here, and so I thought I'd get out here and do some hiking while it's nice out. So anyways, I'll head up to this camera and let's go see what's on it. Rolling up on the first camera here. There isn't any fresh sign anywhere, but we'll see. Since it was so warm yesterday, wouldn't be surprised if it just melted off any fresh sign. I'll just leave it here for now and pick it up on the way back, so I don't have to carry it everywhere. But looks like the deer have not been this way much at all. So I think that they're staying further back. But anyways, we'll head back there. I have another camera. I think it's up in there. It's on that hole. So we'll go and check that out too. I'm sure that's got some photos and stuff. We'll see what has been living in that hole. But make our way back that way and see if we can pick up some sheds or something. So anyways, let's go check out that other camera. Yeah, coming up on this camera. We should have something here. I've been digging out pretty good. So hard to tell if it's squirrels or what it is, but camera should tell us. As long as we did everything right. Let's see what we got. So we have, 570 photos. Let's just scroll through these quick. We'll look at some of these. See if we see anything worth looking at. Man, it doesn't really want to focus. Might have to take it in. The sun is pretty bright. All you get is my reflection. That ain't gonna work for you guys. There's a squirrel. I was thinking that some of these would probably be of squirrels. I was kind of wondering if it was mostly squirrels, but with that many, I think I'm just gonna turn this on again. Maybe I'll get it on the way back so I don't have to haul it all over the place. Or I don't know, because my trail's up that way. But anyways, I'll grab this camera on my way back. Just turn it on just in case that we don't miss anything. But 570 photos and videos. They may all be of squirrels, but we'll see. Anyways, let's head back up to the trail and keep hiking back this way and grab these cameras on the way back out, and then we'll look at them when we get back to the house. Alright, you guys, well, this is a spot that I've hiked multiple different times, but it was always covered up in snow. But I think we got a shed right there. I think there's a shed. Not a fresh one, but looks like it's a little chewed. But a shed is a shed. Yes, it is. That's a nice looking shed. I mean, that's a decent size one. Let's see if let me get some pictures of it first, and then we'll get the pickup. Alright, let's pick this thing up and see how big he is. Holy moly. That is a big shed. That's a tank right there. It's not an old shed. I mean, he's old, but I think it's from last year. It's just the squirrels got to him some, as you can see, but still pretty well intact. But that's a decent sized shed. Anyways, I'm gonna keep on hiking, doing some circles around and things, and see what else we can pick up in here. So that's number one on the day. So that's good. Awesome. Just hiking this deer trail, and I think I found one of his tracks. That's a really nice big track. So pretty good size. But anyways, I was going that way for a little bit, but looks like he was headed that way. So if he shed, maybe his sheds would be down here. So you make my way down this way, and hopefully we can find his sheds. So we'll see. We've got one on the board so far. It'd be nice to pick up a fresh one, but there's still quite a bit of snow down on the ground, so we'll see if we can find anything else. Well, made it back inside, so here we are with the first trail camera that we checked. And here is the photos and videos. This one did not have very many on them, but this first one you can see is just a squirrel. So not much there. There he is again. Just a video of him. So got another squirrel. Another squirrel. So right now, since it's been warming up, the squirrels have really been moving around a lot. Here we actually have a coyote. So that's something a little bit different. So here's the trail. So it must have snowed or something, but he came across running that way rather than staying on the trail that the deer have been on. There is a deer. Looks like just a doe. You got another one there in the background. But looks like just two does. Yep, that's probably what it is. Just two does. I was hoping that one of them would be a buck that had shed, but no, just a couple does.
And then there's us today when we were checking it. So anyways, not much on this one, but throw in that other memory card that was on that hole, and that one had a lot of photos and videos on it, so we'll throw that one in and see what's been living in that hole. Okay, here we are with that second trail camera. This is the one that was on that hole. So I have not gone through any of these photos yet, just the ones when we were out in the woods, so we're just gonna flip through them pretty fast here to see exactly what it all is. Here we have, looks like a weasel, so that's kind of neat. Can maybe watch this video of him. Maybe that's the only thing that's been living in there. I don't know. Flip through these other pictures. Since we have a lot of them, I'm going to be going through pretty quick, but there he is again. So it's interesting because through the rest of the woods there was a couple other spots that had holes like this. So, but yeah, there's a lot of photos, at least of this night, of that weasel. Squirrel. I was thinking it might be a spot where squirrels had stored nuts or something, but is that a black squirrel? Yeah, we have a black squirrel. That's kind of cool. Don't see those every day. We have more of them around here, but still don't see them very often right here anyways. So that's kind of neat. Kind of hung around for quite a while. A lot of squirrels. That black one really stuck around. Here we have more nighttime photos. Nothing yet. As I said, I haven't gone through any of these yet, so I'm not sure what's all here and not sure what that critter is. Let me see. Got it down there. It almost looks like a flying squirrel or something. Interesting. I haven't seen one of those before either. Through these. More squirrels. Could have just been a regular actually. Was that? Yeah, that's a squirrel running. So far I haven't seen anything going down into the hole yet. So I was kind of hoping that we'd get whatever was living down in the hole. If it was something that was living in there. Otherwise we might just have... there he is. Yeah. So I was thinking it might have been just squirrels' spot where they were storing nuts, and that looks like he might have just came out of the hole. Yeah, the squirrel just came out, so might just be squirrels, and it might just all be all we get, but we can flip through the rest of these and see, but it's looking to be just a squirrel hole, which is what I thought it might be. I was hoping that it would be something else, you know, fox or something like that, but we did have that weasel, so that's kind of cool. Looks like a lot of just squirrels. Flip through them kind of quick, and if I see anything that's not a squirrel, then I'll stop. There he is again, just standing there. Must have just came out of the hole. I guess if I want photos of squirrels. There he's jumping through the air. Did a couple of cool pictures anyways. Save a couple of these, but going down into the hole. So yeah, it must just be a squirrel hole. Must store their nuts down there. Is that the black one? Looks like he might be partially black. Here, the weasel's back again. Let's see what this video is. He goes down in the hole. Not much there. Hey, there we have a blue jay. That's kind of neat. Just sitting here. It's kind of neat right there. Hey, there we go. That's something different. There's a mink. Pretty sure is what that would be. See if we got him any in this video, just as he walks off. Would've been cool if he would've stuck around a little bit. Get a few more pictures of him, but looks like that might be the only exciting thing we've got. And here's us today when we grabbed it. So, anyways, not too much exciting stuff on that camera, but I mean, we got to see what was used in that hole, so that was kind of neat. Got a couple cool pictures of different animals, not anything too crazy or anything, but that's okay too. So anyways, we'll see. I don't know when I'll take the cameras back out again, until maybe the snow melts or something, but we got some corn that I gotta go dump out, and I'll set a camera on that and see what eats it. But anyways, that will do it for this video. And anyways, if you guys like this sort of thing, make sure to like and subscribe, and I will catch you guys on the next one.